Hey, Brett, nice to meet you.
I'm Faith. It's nice to meet you.
Awesome. Kevin told me that you had something unusual happen here to you.
That's true. I did. So up here we have our event space, but we do open it on the weekends and during the week if it's not filled or scheduled. I was up here one night rolling silverware late at night. We closed super late by myself. Lights are off, chairs are pushed in, the whole nine. And I hear a screech of a chair being pulled out. It's like, because the floors are squeaky.
Yeah.
And I turn around and one of the chairs right there is halfway across the room. And I said, and that's the end of me, I'm going home.
Yeah.
But we've had a bunch of people come in here and say they've seen a lady in red. A bunch of mediums have come in and be like, hey, did you know there's a little kid here?
Oh, really?
Yeah, because we think it's kind of a playful spirit because things that are being nailed to the wall will be ripped off, especially in the office downstairs. But I like to say somebody probably didn't pay their taxes on time, so they came in and got stuck here real easily.
Do you feel uncomfortable here, or is it something that you're just used to, or?
I think I'm used to it now.
Okay.
But sometimes you're like, ooh, somebody's around here.
Yeah.
Or door handles will shake. At closing, we lock the storage room door and the back door to the patio outside. I double check every single time because I'm super anal and I don't want to get in trouble like I did one time.
Makes sense, yeah.
One time I went to see if the door was locked on the patio and it was, but when I put my hand on the door, it was like shaking and being pulled.
What?
And I said, that's enough. And I closed and I left. My manager has come up and gone into the liquor cage, found the liquor cage unlocked, found all the storage lights on. When she swears she turns them off.
Do you have like little group meetings after hours that say, hey, guess what happened to me?
Sometimes at the end of the night,
Yeah.
we'll come in when we all have time after the rush. Like, guys, you have to listen to me. You have to believe me. This just happened, I swear. One of my coworkers said, I swear my handheld device flew out of my hand at a table. I swear it was pulled out of my hand when I was talking about it. But you'll hear upon opening or upon closing, you'll hear the floors creaking or you'll hear footsteps running around up here, whether it's like childlike running footsteps or just walking across the floor.
Okay.
But chairs are often moved when we put up the chairs at night as well. I've come in for them knocked off tables, stuff like that. A lot of stuff
cool.
likes to be thrown.
I'm like, that's cool.
Yeah, a sleepover overnight would probably have you find a lot here. I did have a coworker one time, she had something really tragic happen to her last minute, came upstairs to tell the manager and I, and as she was talking to us, a water pitcher flew right at her head. It was on top of a shelf. Thank God it wasn't full.
Yeah.
That's the last thing you need when something bad happens to you. But when stuff like that happens, if you talk about the afterlife, if you bring attention to the ghost, that's when things start to happen, or you'll start to notice them, which is really interesting.
That's something a lot of people I've talked to or have brought that up to not give the presence attention. It's kind of feeding. I guess they have a power trip on it.
Yeah.
So I don't want to provoke, but come on. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, Kevin was telling me about some of the bulbs where it sounded like he said that it seemed like they were like unscrewed and left on the table, that sort of thing. Have you seen that like yourself?
I haven't seen that personally.
Okay.
I've seen these light bulbs broken. And that's why we just put
in the fixture broken, or
in the fixture broken.
Okay. Wow.
And that's why we put in these bulb lights, because we need some extra lighting and some extra, and they're plastic.
Nice.
So they can't be broken.
Okay. And how long have you worked here?
I've worked here for about 6 months.
Okay. So that's a short time frame for you to start
for me to experience all this stuff, I know.
Yeah.
It freaks me out when I'm serving a table and they're like, who's that lady in red over there? And I'm like, there's no one at that table.
Get out.
There's no one there. I'm like, I don't know. How are you with ghosts?
Yeah. Where is she seen?
Normally at that table right there in the middle by the windows.
Really?
She's seen on that right side in that specific chair. Looking out the window. It's really random. A couple coworkers said they've driven by at night and seen her when they pass back and forth from other jobs or from going out at night, and it freaks them out.
I bet.
Yeah, but that is the only table that she's been seen at.
Okay. Does she seem, from descriptions, does she seem solid, like it looks like an actual person, or does she seem kind of, I don't know, misty?
I've heard there's a There's a slight abnormal glow to her dress, but other than that, just a dark featured woman looking out the window. I've heard them say, like, I can tell because I'm a medium. It's always been mediums or just people saying there's something off about her.
Yeah.
But other than that, she's pretty solid.
Okay.
Which is super interesting.
That is cool. Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
I appreciate your time.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
I love talking about scary stuff. It's so much fun.